welcome back. We are on the final part of episode 225. It's time for us to get into the Fantasy League. So, Peyton, what do we need to be aware of?
We are winding down to the end of the season. What a long road it has been. This is our third season we've been doing with this. So if you've been following along all this time, kudos to you. It has been a fun journey. It's been really interesting, especially if you look at the graphs we have on the
Look at those graphs.
spreadsheet. Yeah, they're pretty cool. Like I love line charts and shit like that. So to see how this whole season has gone, it's pretty fun. But yeah, through all that, what you can easily tell through these graphs is that fucking shitheaded losers continue to fucking shitheaded lose.
That's what they do.
That's what they do.
You know what they say?
All the way in last place, Sean Walker's Canadian Elephants in fourth place, Tony Mango's Tony's Tykes 2 in third. My Team Our Time is now in second, and Stephen Wago's Ricky the Team Boat in first. So we have some trades to take care of, but first I actually have some news to tell. Breaking news, if you were in the Mega Maniacs this week, which if you are not a part of our official Facebook group, the Mega Maniacs, find it on there, on Facebook.
Face it on there.
Yeah.
Show your face in the fucking computer.
Just put your face in the computer, it'll show up.
Yeah.
If that doesn't work, just punch it.
Book.
Dance. I forget where I was going with that. Oh yeah, in the group I had announced a trade I did, a rush trade I had put in. We don't do those too often, but if you always want to be in the latest news, not just with that, but jokes and other things we're doing throughout the week, make sure you're in that group. But announced there this week, I made a change to my team that was very vital for the upcoming WrestleMania season. I dropped John Cena, who has been a staple of this team for a long, long time, and I had just gotten him back, and that was all well and good. But I have to say goodbye to him again because I just don't like his chances of showing up anytime soon. And in his place, I'm picking up the great one, the icon, the Brahma Bull, The Rock. That's right, my team now has Triple H, Brock Lesnar, and The Rock. You gotta tell me that's not the coolest fucking team ever. Ah!
Dropping them for Booker T.
So that being said, let's see if anyone else has any trades they want to do this week. Wago is not here. He hasn't sent me anything he wants to do, so I guess there's nothing going on with there. So we come to Sean Walker, who is not here, but he did send me a trade he wants to do. Sean Walker wants to drop
We guess.
Neville.
Not on the Neville level.
That's not actually what I was going to guess.
Oh, you guess he was just going to drop somebody else?
I was going to say either he drops Bray Wyatt and picks up Randy Orton, or he drops Becky Lynch to pick up Becky Lynch.
Maybe he'll do that too. But no, he's dropping Neville, and in his place, he's going to pick up John Cena. The newly available John Cena. Snatched up as soon as he was available.
Now, before we move off of Sean's team, admittedly, I haven't been as invested in the fantasy league as you guys, seeing that I do not have my own team. But this whole trading when you're not recording Smack Talk, is this precedented? I mean, has this happened before, or is this...
Yes.
Nope.
Yes, it has.
What was last time it happened?
All right, Smack Talk is the deadline for the week to finish, meaning if nobody else has any opportunity to say anything, then you have to wait. You could say it then, and you don't have to worry about going through the process. At any time, you could ask everyone who's before you in the waiver wire to do it. It's not like trades are only on the line here at Smack Talk. That's how it's always been. It's just more convenient to just do it at Smack Talk, because then it's like, all right, well, we don't have to wait to go through all that bullshit.
Yeah,
That's
but
always how it's been.
who else has ever done it?
The first season we did it a few times, and that's when we realized that it's just easier to do it the other way.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't even do it the first season.
Yeah, I was going to say they changed the rules, but Mike really wanted The Rock on his team, so,
Yes, I did.
It's okay to maybe bend the rules a little bit. That's fine.
It's not bending the rules. It's the way the rules always were.
Okay.
The Fantasy League is not exclusive to Smack Talk.
So what you're saying is if someone debuted and if you pull that trick, you could technically get them on a Monday and not on Smack Talk, correct?
What?
If someone debuted on the main roster and then you were like, hey, can I do a trade? Is everyone cool with it? And everyone said, yeah. You could technically pick up that guy right away.
If you have priority, but you're not going to get the points for him on Monday.
No, I know, but I'm just saying you could technically get him as soon as possible. So that is a little iffy, but I have no problem with it because now everyone's just
Why
going
is
to
it
do it
iffy?
next
It's
year.
like any other fantasy league. You could trade at any time.
I think the biggest takeaway is who fucking cares?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't have a
Apparently
problem.
you guys do. You're asking all these fucking questions.
I don't have a problem with it. It just seemed unusual to me, and I just was wondering what the precedent was.
I was just breaking your balls. I didn't give a shit.
No, it just means I'm going to get messages randomly during the week now, and I'm like, fuck. Now I actually have to look at the fantasy league to see if I
Well,
want to
again,
do
this is why
anything.
people haven't really done this because it's kind of annoying. But I wanted to get the rock, so I went through the effort.
And I was all giddy, like tired in the morning. I would have dragged that out for like another couple hours.
Yeah, Phil Buster over here.
Yeah. Phil I
Well,
Buster.
were you
Bill
first in the
Ball.
waiver wire anyways?
No, I was actually last. That's
Oh,
why I had to
okay.
go through all that shit.
Oh, okay.
I had to ask everybody.
Because I was just looking at it now, and I knew you were last. I was like, I just assumed you were in front of me at some point.
Then I wouldn't have had to ask you. I could have just done it.
You wouldn't have
I
had
just
to
thought you
ask
would have
him.
just asked anyways for the sake of asking.
No, fuck that. I don't have courtesy.
Okay.
All right, Tony, you're next.
I am going to stick with the same team.
Drew?
Filibuster is a very tempting guy to get, but no moves I want to make, so I will pass as well.
I'm going to hold for now as well. It comes back to Sean if there's anything Kalen wants to do, unless he wants me to reread the rules over for him again.
I think I want to fuck up Sean's team since we're ready for Mania. So I'm going to. No, I'm not going to do anything.
Okay. Pretty simple week this week, but as always, for all the latest updates, whatever you want to see on there, the Rastas, the rules.
The Rastas.
Yeah,
The Rastafarians that are in there.
Great. WWEFantasyLeague.com. Head to that. You'll get it.
Check it out, man.
One of those Rastafarians is Mrs. Dad, right?
Yeah.
Bring back that old joke. So
Jack Swagger's dad is pretty cool, too.
he's got a lot of cool stuff. We should go over and, hang out.
He's probably friends with Mrs. Dad.
So that'll take us into the plugs for this week. Kalen, anything you want to toss out there for the people?
Yes, you can follow me on Twitter at Kalen Ferris. And of course, if you would like to test your knowledge of WWE trivia, make sure you check out sporkle.com, SPORCLE.
Drew?
You can follow me on the Twitters at Drew White. Go to McFrickin' Duncan on the YouTubes. Go to Mega Maniacs on Facebook. It's a group. We all are hanging there. We've said it numerous times throughout this show. And if you go there, you might see a little post about a certain bracket challenge. If you join it, you might get a free T-shirt. So I highly recommend you.
You gotta
doing
have
this.
your bracket in by tomorrow noon.
Yeah, so pretty much.
Unless you listen to this episode as soon as Tony posts it, which a lot of you do.
Yeah, so it could possibly happen. So you have to go to the Mega Maniacs group on Facebook. You need to join it, and then also you have to fill out the bracket. And if you win, you get a free T-shirt from the Smark Out Moment merchandise site. So I highly recommend it for all the jokes that we make that are already able to be purchased as T-shirt designs. Highly recommend it. There's a lot of good shirts on the website. There's been a couple people who have already purchased a T-shirt. Peter Piccanini has, and who else has, Tony?
I can't actually see who buys them.
But who anyways? Peter Piccanini has bought a T-shirt. He seems to like it. I highly recommend that everyone else gets one. I will purchase the T-shirt for you. So yeah, go to the website. Go to Mega Maniacs. Fill out that bracket. Get a fucking T-shirt, people. It's not that fucking difficult. I'm not asking for a lot here. A free T-shirt. You're just lazy at this point if you don't do it.
What were you smacking at that point?
My hands.
Just get a fucking T-shirt, goddammit.
Hey, yo, they don't want these hands.
Paying around us out. Any plugs?
If you listen to us ramble about wrestling and nonsense, we do it every Monday following Raw live on the air. Just tune your browsers to megapowersradio.com as soon as Raw finishes, and you'll find the same usual cast of characters ranting on there, and we'll even invite you to get involved with that one with your comments, tweets, voicemails, all types of things to get yourself on the show.
Random accent. All types of things. All right, guys, my plugs are in the rest hold. Go back and check that out if you haven't already. You might have been checking that out while I'm editing this for the people that do that. Which, by the way, I love that. When I'm editing this still, and people end up answering the Ask Him, It's always nice. But we got some different things coming up next week. The main event for the next episode of Smack Talk is going to be the mailbag, so send in any questions that you guys want us to answer. We're going to try to figure out sometime either on the next episode of Smack Talk or sometime afterward that we can do our predictions for NXT TakeOver Dallas. After that, we've got WrestleMania predictions, and then we're going to get hit just one after another with NXT TakeOver's post-show and WrestleMania's post-show. And then by that point, we're going to need a fucking break. But I don't know what will end up happening after that. So any future ideas down the line, start pitching those in the Mega Maniacs, and we'll try to backlog some of them and get around to them when we can. But that's it for episode number 225. Thank you all for listening, everybody. This has been another Smark Out moment, and we're being counted out.
5, 2, yeah!
Whatever happened to the Steam Ricky? The Tugger, Kurt Russell? The bay is empty. How did they disappear? Somebody tell me, please. 'Cause this outro is confusing me. Everywhere you look, everywhere you go, there's a boat much bigger than a canoe. Everywhere you look, everywhere you go, there's some tits of Stephanie Tanner. When you're lost out there and you're all alone, a foghorn's blaring to scare us all. Everywhere you look.
The whole boat was filmed in front of a live studio audience.
So what was the inspiration?
Yeah,
for this?
we didn't even talk about that.
Why not?
Did you go to, wait,
That'd
you've
be
been
called
on
Full Boat. Fuller Boat.
Fuller boat.
Yeah.
Boat?
The lover boat.
We-
The love
we-
boater.
Instead of the
been on,
love
Fuller House
boat,
too
The love
lately.
boater.
it's the boat boat.
Ah, dude,
The
that's
boat
just so
boat.
cool.